Hello, today we are going to solve the problem of the day with Leetcode. This problem is about implementing a custom stack, but the only difference between a normal stack and the implementation that they are asking is that we need to be able to handle an additional query that is called increment. And in this query, we need to be able to increase the first k values of the stack by this value. Okay, this problem is similar to the problems of the previous days, and we are going to use a vector to store all the required data. But in this case, like, they are also asking to handle increments. We need to use another vector also to store these increments. And the idea at the end will be that we will use a pointer to know if, like, in which stage of the, or in which index of the stack currently we are. And in that way we can know if we can override some values or not, and also regarding to answer the queries. Okay, then let's start to clarify the idea. First, we're going to need a vector to store the data. That will be like the raw values of the QE, of the stack, sorry. Then we also need another vector to store the increments. And also we need to use a pointer that basically will be the index in the data and increment vector that we will use to know what is the, let's say, the front element of the stack, and that will be used to know if we can, like, override new values or delete values, and all to basically to answer the queries. Then we're going to also store the max length or max size of the stack. We need to save the max size. Let's call max size to avoid misinterpretation. Then we also need to initialize the vectors with the max size. Okay, then if we are going to push an element, first we need to know if the pointer is invalid, or because, like, you know that we are initializing it with +1. Then each time that we need to perform a push, we're going to increase the pointer and then store the value. But then if we are at the end of the vector data, let's say, that has a max size already defined, then we cannot continue adding elements to our stack. For that reason, we need to check, like, if our pointer is in already the last index, that will be like the size +1, then we cannot perform an insertion. Then if we can perform insertions, we should increase the pointer, then store the data, the value, let's say. Then for the pop method, they are asking, like, to, like, the same standard operation for a stack, that if it is possible, return a value. Like, if the stack is empty, return +1. And we know that the stack is empty if the pointer is in its default value, that is +1, -1, sorry. Then we can return -1 also. That will be the default value. And if not, we are going to return a value that will be equal to the value that we have in data for the pointer, that will be basically our original element added to the stack. But we need also to sum the increment of that particular pointer. For that reason, we're going to use the increment. Then we need to return the value, but before that we need to decrease the pointer and also clean the increment, because now, like, after that the element is deleted, all its increments are also gone. Okay, then for the increment we need only to iterate over let's say the mean value between k minus 1 and the pointer, because that will be like the max index that we need to modify with this increment, and we should increase that by the value that they are giving us for the val. And yeah, that will be all. Oh, I have an error here. Yeah, line number, this because a typo. Okay, then now it compiles. Then let's send it through Leetcode. I'm going to delete everything. I'm going to copy this. Okay, then let's run it. Okay, it passes. Then let's submit it. Okay, it's accepted. I hope that the explanation was clear. If not, let me know in the comments. Thank you.